In the name of Allah, the gracious and the merciful. This is Noreen Nawaz with a lecture on the great scientist who revolutionized the Department of Science with his discoveries. And he is no other than Louis Pasteur, and I am here with the lesson on him, which is a part of intermediate syllabus. In this video lecture, first of all, we will see the important points. Then I am going to read the text and tell you the synonyms of all the difficult words. And in the end, we will see the important questions. And dear viewers, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and its name is English with Noreen Nawaz. So now let's have a look at the important points of Louis Pasteur, and we are going to do part 1 of this lesson written by Margaret Avery. So important points are: Pasteur was born in 1822 in France. Pasteur's father was a soldier. Pasteur was a great patriot like his father too. At first, Pasteur was not interested in studies. Later on, he got an inspiration from inside, which marked his whole life. And Pasteur was excellent in chemistry. Then his entrance examination to the great École Normale in 1842. Pasteur's marriage took place in 1850, and a funny incident happened on the wedding day. Pasteur resolved the matter of spontaneous generation by proving it wrong. And the last point will be in 1870, Franco-Prussian War took place, and Pasteur's expression of patriotism in this war. So now let us start reading the text. And the synonyms of all the difficult words are in front of you. So, Pasteur was born in quite humble circumstances at Dole in the Jura district of France in 1822. Humble circumstances means poor conditions and ordinary conditions. It means he belonged to an ordinary family. His father, as a young man, had been one of Napoleon's conscripts and had won the Cross of the Legion of Honor on the field of battle for valor and fidelity. It means valor stands for courage and bravery. Conscripts means inductee. Fidelity is faithfulness. These lines say that his father, when he was young, was recruited in Napoleon's army and had won the medal for his bravery and loyalty. Thus, the son was fortunate in possessing 4 years of character and strength. It means Pasteur was lucky to have ancestors who were men of character and men of actions. Strength means action, and 4 years are the ancestors. And there is much evidence of the influence of the father on the son. It means that Pasteur was having the same loyalty feelings towards his nation. Pasteur showing time after time the strength of his devotion to France. He was perhaps even more of a patriot than of a scientist. We can say that Pasteur was also having the same qualities of bravery and loyalty for his country, and he had shown this thing many a times. It will be right to say that he was more loyal to his nation than to the profession of science, and this thing will be proved later on in the lesson. They are giving us an example. For example, in 1848, when Europe was politically upheaved. Upheaved means disturbed. When there was politically disturbance in Europe, Pasteur enrolled himself in the National Guard. Pasteur joined army, and seeing one day in the place du Pantheon a sort of altar labeled Hotel de la Patrie, promptly placed on it all his worldly wealth. It means that in 1848, Pasteur joined army, French army, and one day when he saw some kind of a raised platform where donations for the nation could be made, could be given, he put all his money to that altar, and his money was 150 francs. And again in 1870, he was returning from Germany to France and at Strasbourg heard that France was on the verge of war with Germany, whereupon he hurried to Paris and was exceedingly disappointed when the military authorities refused to enroll him in the National Guard on the score means on the basis, on the ground that a half paralyzed man was useless in the army. Now, see the sentences in the bracket, and then I'm going to explain these lines. He had a paralytic stroke 2 years before in 1868 and never shook off the physical effects, though after 2 years he was able to continue his mental work as well as ever before. It means that first he enrolled himself in National Guard in 1848. Then he served in National Guards uh, till 1868. But in 1868, he got a paralytic stroke, paralytic attack, and he got physically disabled. So when in 1870 France was near to war with Germany, he again tried to join French army, but army refused to enroll him because he was physically disabled, although he was mentally fit, but physically he was not able to be enrolled in army. So our next point is, however, to return to his boyhood, here we will read about his boyhood. When he was 2 years old, the family moved from Dole to Erbois, where his father bought a small tannery. Tannery means a work of dyeing leather. And here Pastor was sent to school at the communal college, where at first he showed no interest whatever in books or study. It means that at first when he got admitted at the communal college, he was not at all interested in studies, but devoted his attention to fishing and making sketches of his companions. Sketches means pictures. He used to waste his time in fishing and making pictures of his companions. However, directly, it means soon he grasped the fact. Grasped means understood. He understood the fact, he got the reality that his education was a great drain on the family funds. Drain means burden. It means he came to know, and he realized that he belonged to a poor family and his education was a great burden on the family. He set himself in earnest at school and soon developed a passion for work, which marked the whole of the rest of his life. Earnest means seriously. Then he became serious in his studies, and then he worked so hard, which remained the salient feature of whole of his life. The college at Erbois did not teach philosophy, and so after a time, Pasteur went on to Besançon, a bigger place with better educational provision. It means that Pasteur went to Besançon, where the affording was greater than the previous school. Here he graduated in science and arts. He got the degree of science and arts and was given a post on the college staff, and he was given job at the same college. He was already much interested in chemistry, and here we will come to know that his interest was in chemistry. Too much so far, the professor of that subject at Besançon, whom Pasteur used to embarrass with unanswerable questions. There, actually, Pasteur was very much sharp in chemistry, and he confused the professor with his sharp questions. And when the professor did not get the answers to those questions, the professor in question disapproved of saying, it means that he disliked of saying the phrase, I don't know, and used to try to keep Pasteur in his place. It means he used to tell Pasteur that he should not ask some questions and he should keep sitting, by telling him that questions were to be asked by the teacher of the scholar. Scholar means student, and not vice versa. It means that when that professor did not get the answers to the questions of Pasteur, he used to tell Pasteur to sit down and that students should not ask the question from the teacher. It's a job of a teacher to ask the questions. Now, whatever we are going to read will tell us about the attitude of Pasteur. In 1842, that is when he was 20, he went in for the entrance examination to the Great École Normale in Paris. He went for entrance exam in Paris and came out 14th on the list. Although he got admission over there, but his position was 14th, whereupon he refused to enter. He refused, he denied and said that he would not get admission in École Normale, being so disappointed at not getting a higher place. He got so much disappointed at 14th position that he refused to get uh, uh, admission in Great École Normale. He took the examination again in the following year. It means that he again took the examination next year and was fourth on the list, which apparently more or less satisfied. So this position somehow made him satisfied, or he went over there at École Normale. And now, dear viewers, here we are going to know about a very important incident of his life. So, your text says that at this point, one may say a word about his private affairs. Affairs are the matters. In 1848, at the age of 26, he became deputy professor of chemistry in the University of Strasbourg, and here he met his future wife, who was the daughter of the rector of the Strasbourg Academy. Rector means head of the institute. They were married in 1850, but story does not finish here. And it seems that Pasteur was so buried means he was so much busy that so much he was so buried in his work on the wedding day that he entirely forgot the ceremony. Entirely means completely. He completely forgot that that day was his wedding day and had to be fetched by a friend, and his friend had to bring him to the wedding ceremony place. The marriage, however, was extremely happy, and his marriage proved to be a triumphant success, and his wife seems to have been an important factor in her husband's work. It means that these lines remind me of that famous sentence that behind every successful man there is a woman. So his wife performed a very important role in his achievements or in his whole of the life. So dear viewers, this was the end of our today's lecture. We'll meet in the next video with its second part and deal with the question of spontaneous generation. First of all, thank you very much.